Hey everyone, it's MJ. Today is Tuesday, and I'm going to do a tag. I was tagged by Aaron Facer at his channel. I will link it down below. If you don't know who Aaron is, you seriously need to check out his channel and subscribe. He's got the best content and the best poetry Thursdays. I will link his channel down below. I was tagged by him, and this tag was created by the channel Enter the Book. So let's get to the prompts. And as always, before we get started, remember to like this channel, comment down below, let me know, have you done this tag? Are you interested in doing this tag? And make sure you're subscribed to my channel. All right, got my laptop. Let's do the prompts. So, prompt number 1, do you plan your book purchases ahead or is it an impulse buy? For me, it's kind of both. If I know that there is a new release or something coming out, I will plan to buy it and see if there are any collector's editions, unique copies, anything like that. But even my impulse buys, I kind of do my research and I want to make sure like I get a good copy. So I kind of say I'm in between on that. So yeah, I'm in between. I won't buy the first thing that I see. I'll scour the net, I'll scour the shops and see if I could find the perfect copy that I want. Next prompt, how do I decide what books to buy? Based on my mood and my forecast as to what I think that I would want to read in the future. I am heavily influenced, so there's a part of me that loves that because I would have never picked up books to read for horror mayhem or something like that if it wasn't for other booktubers. So I guess it comes down to my mood. Am I gonna want to read this in the future? Basically, I'm a mood reader. I tried TBR, didn't work. Definitely mood based. Next prompt, what is your philosophy on where you shop? Online versus in person, large versus small, physical, digital, audio, new or used, etc. I don't have small independent bookstores within my area. There is only one big box bookstore. I will support it if I need to get something ASAP, but I would rather go to a library sale, an estate sale that has books. I would rather order from independent bookstores online. There's one that I love called Firefly that is an hour away from me. Also, is it bookshop.com? I think that's it. But I would rather support independent booksellers. The Strand, I order from the Strand quite a few times a year. So I would rather stay away from the A word and support small businesses. And also, I do love a good used book. I will go to Thrift Books, Discover Books, Albris Books, any type of secondhand bookstore, bookshop online. I will do that. I am a huge fan of repurposed things, of secondhand items, of pre-loved items. I buy a lot of pre-loved fashion. Vintage designer fashion is just one of my hobbies, I guess you could say. And I have that same philosophy with books. If I could find a vintage copy of a book, if I could find a collector's edition of a book, sometimes those are just the most meaningful to me personally. And I love that because there's a history behind it. And I don't buy audiobooks. I don't buy digital books. I use my library apps for that. I will listen to audiobooks through my local libraries that I support, as well as read digital copies. Next prompt, what about little free libraries? What do you think about them? Have you used one? Why or why not? I would love to put a little free library in front of my house. I would absolutely love it, but the mister is not about it, and maybe one day I'll convince him, but I would love to do that. There are a lot of people where I live that walk, and I'm sure they would walk with a book and, stock it and frequent it and all that, but yeah. It caught on here a little bit, not so much with the Little Free Library brand, but there are little free libraries. There's one that's close to me that someone has independently. And there's also a few projects, I think within my county, where they put little free libraries in, like county supported, which is actually really cool. Prompt number 5. How do you feel after acquiring a book? Do you share, like in a book haul or diary? Yes, I love to share, especially if it's a great find. I love to share with all of you and maybe influence somebody to pick up a similar book, maybe an author that you didn't know about, maybe a specific copy that you didn't know about, especially if it's like an awesome copy that is old and in great condition. I love sharing that. Absolutely. Question number 6. How do you feel looking at your books that you haven't read yet? Does it matter if it's currently a lot or a little amount? I have a lot in my house that I have not read, and mostly it's a book of the month. I love the book of the month. I have gotten better with it. I've restrained myself from ordering every month. I skip a lot, but I have a back stock of book of the month that I really have to get to. But I just look at it and I'm like, hey, you're waiting for me. I'll get to you sooner or later. And I just smile. And I know that book is waiting for me. So I don't care. Question number 7. How do you decide what number of unread books is the right amount? There is no right amount because I will keep buying and probably will not get to read them all by the time I die. And hopefully somebody else will be able to enjoy them. You know, whatever I'm going to do with my book collection, whether I'm going to donate it or they're going to have a estate sale or something like that. Sooner or later, somebody will appreciate that book. Every book is meant for one reader. So yeah, I don't care how many unread books I have. They all love me. Question number 8. Do I have a TBR game or process for reading them? No. Because I'm a mood reader, and if I feel like reading it, I'm gonna grab it and pick it up and I'm gonna read it. That's it. I tried a TBR, it's not me. I don't like being confined. I am a free spirit, and that free spirit goes into my reading habits as well. If I am reading something and I don't like it, I will pick up another book and start it. That is just who I am, and I love that. Question number 9, do I have a book buying problem? If so, what is the nature of it and can it be adjusted? You're not supposed to answer that. Question number 9, do you have a book buying problem? If so, what is the nature of it and can it be adjusted? No, I do not have a book buying problem. I do not have a book buying problem. What? A purse then. Purse? Purses. Yeah, designer handbags, that's a problem. I got that. Question number 9, do you have a book buying problem? If so, what is the nature of it and can it be adjusted? I don't think I have a book buying problem because most of the books that I go for are secondhand and used and usually pretty cheap. So no, I'm gonna say no, I don't have a book buying problem yet. Prompt number 10, tag 2 or 3 others to ponder their book buying process. I am going to tag Criminali, because he buys a lot of books. I'm going to tag Book Blather. And I'm going to tag Read by Fred. How's that? And the last prompt is know you are awesome just as you are. Being a book lover is amazing, and hell yes it is. Okay guys, that is it here from me. I will see you on Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday for another video. I hope you are all safe and well. Make sure you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And until next time, goodbye for now.